Yes, everybody. Welcome back to the United Front. Big, no introductions needed today. No introductions needed. Huge victory. Got my boys with me though. Man like Ernie, man like Cowley. What are you telling me, boys? Before we get into everything though, guys, smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. This will be probably one of our favorite videos of the year. Upon reflection, hopefully. But guys, get involved in the comments. Let us know what you think. Boys, how we feeling? How we feeling? Talk to me.
Bro, I'm absolutely buzzing. How could you not be? Going away to Anfield in our biggest, hardest, toughest game of the year. And you know us, we only like things when they're big and hard, don't we? You know what I mean? Because that's when we turn up.
Yeah, of course.
Pause. Why?
There's a big pause there, my bro. Oh man.
Nah, obviously I said that on purpose, but yeah, I'm taking the piss. But genuinely, bro, I'm over the moon, fam. Riding a wave, bro. I've woken up so buzzing. Yeah. Just like I went to sleep buzzing, woke up buzzing. I'm literally like, I'm on a cloud, fam. Ernst, how you feeling, man? Talk to me.
Exactly. You said it there, bro. I've been walking on clouds all day. Nothing has been able to break my mood today. I've been at work. Any inconvenience, it's all right. Don't even worry about that. We won at Anfield. Nothing matters anymore.
Nothing matters. Literally nothing, bro. I went to sleep last night, but I felt like I slept with a fucking hanger in my mouth, bro. I was sleeping like, yeah, look at every single
Pause.
line,
What
bro,
do you
just
mean,
chilling
bro?
out.
How you pausing
Bro,
me, bro?
Listen, forget pause. Play that shit, bro. I don't care. I do not care, bro. Maguire, nah, bro. I can't. Bro, I lost my voice, bro.
But there's only one thing to talk about, so I ain't even gonna bother trying to say, okay, we got this to talk about the topics. There's no topics. Man United have just won away at Anfield for the first time in almost 10 years. Ernst, just to put it in perspective, how old were you, bro, when Man United won when that Juanfield thing happened, bro? When we last won at Anfield, well,
I must have been like 13 or 14.
That's crazy. And now you got a full-on grown Albanian man standing in front of you, presenting your entertainment for the evening, yeah? And look at him now, yeah? This whole time, he hasn't experienced a win. Neither have I, neither has ZAYN, neither has anybody in the Man United fan base. What a massive victory. And obviously, we titled the video, Where the Narratives Now, because where are they? I want to hear people come and talk to me about the system. I want to hear people come and talk to me about how Amorim don't know what he's doing, how he's getting sacked by November, how he's going to be gone by Christmas, how we should get rid of him now and try and save the season. I want to hear it. So talk to me, pop up in the live chat, get in the comments. I want to hear all of this stuff because we got to sack him now, surely, ZAYN.
Apparently so, innit? You know what I mean?
Surely, innit?
But guess what? Nah, but you know what? We won back-to-back victories. So that means he's now the best manager in the world.
Yeah, no, but it don't count because I think Liverpool had a red card. No, wait, they didn't.
But wait, they didn't have a red card. No.
Wasn't it last minute penalty? No, but Liverpool they just got promoted, didn't it? No,
actually, you know what? No. They're actually the champions. Yeah, the champions.
Actually, no.
Yeah.
You know what I was hearing from I imagine I was arguing, yeah, and this is what I'm saying. The narratives will never stop because we are Man United. We are that massive, yeah. They get annoyed when we're happy. They can't have us being happy. They get happy at things. We get happy for the same reason, and it's suddenly, you man are a little club. You man are taking the piss. Blah blah blah. Bro, I was arguing in the group chat before I came onto the stream, yeah, with my brothers who are Arsenal fans. If you lot don't know them, and they were telling me they have the nerve to tell me, right? This is the line I heard from them. Oh, well, if you're a good team, you're expected to win at Anfield. You're only this gassed because you lot are so shit. Can you believe that? Yeah. I was like, you know what? Okay, if you're expected to win at Anfield because you're a good team, let me just quickly check when the last time Arsenal won at Anfield was. Any takers?
I'll find out.
The last time Arsenal won at Anfield was in 2012.
No, that's a
2025. Yeah,
but it's right. Were they competing? They must have competed for all them like 15 years, hasn't it? They've been competing.
Oh no, but if you're a good team, you're expected to go there and win. It's only that big because you're a good team. I will not have anything. I want to make it very clear to everybody watching this, everybody in the comments. Yeah, Going to Anfield and winning a game like that is not easy, yeah? And not many teams do it. Yeah, Forest did it last season, whatever. Yeah, the odd team does it here and there. But I don't even care if it's a fluke. It happens so rarely for us. They're also our biggest rivals. On top of that, they're also Premier League champions, and we finished 15th last season. There is absolutely 1,000,001 reasons for me to be happy about this game, and I'm not letting anybody try and dampen my enthusiasm about Amorim, about the team, about that performance. Because moving forward, that's giving me all the fuel I need, yeah, to back Amorim, because I was backing him before we even had any of that. Well, man, was scraping last-minute wins at home. So you giving me an away win at Anfield, bro? I'm eating. The streets are being fed for a whole season at least. Talk to me, Ernst.
I said the whole season straight away. I love that.
I'm waiting all season for him now. I'm waiting all season. I was already willing to do that, but I'm willing to wait now until the end of the season because he's proven to me now that he's a good enough manager to get this team playing well. Like he said in previous press conferences as well, even with the 3 at the back thing, if it never works, man would say, okay, fair enough. If it works sometimes and doesn't work other times, then the problem is consistency. Let's see the consistency now. We're starting to see a little bit of it now. We've won 4 out of the last 6 games. Yeah. We've won our last 3 home games in a row. Yeah. We've now won our first away game in a while. We've also done this first back-to-back thing that was on our heads. We've broken that now. Now, let's build on that. It's all about consistency and building on that. Of course, it doesn't end here. If he goes and loses the next 10 games of the season, he's going to get sacked, obviously. But I don't think he's bad enough now. I've seen enough now to know that this guy is trying to do something. And I think it needs a bit of time, but it might work.
Nice. Okay, so monologue's done.
Rant over.
Bus parade. Open top bus parade is booked.
Like I said, come for me. Come for me.
Listen, you know what I mean? Everyone knows my stance on Amorim. You know what I mean? Look at Cowley smiling over there in the corner. He knows my stance on Amorim. I've been Amorim out. Hard Amorim out, by the way. And, you know, I've got to say, like, listen, last few games, you know, he's been adapting tactically. My main gripe with him, you know what I mean? He doesn't adapt in games. He's been showing that recently. I liked how he set up against Liverpool defensive. He adapted to what the opposition was doing. So I think, you know what I mean, he's due an apology. And I would like to apologize to absolutely no one, bruv. I'm not apologizing to him.
You baited me there, boy. Man,
I'm not apologizing.
I was celebrating the apology.
Because until that guy does it consistently, listen, I've seen it. For the last 2 games, I'll give him props. I'm not one to not give him props. As we all know on this channel, we watch the watch-alongs. I give him props and he does things I agree with.
Mm-hmm.
The last 2 games, I've seen good adaptations. I've seen him changing the team, you know what I mean? Adapting to the opposition. That's what I wanted. I just want him to not be stubborn.
Good subs as well.
Yeah. Better subs than normal.
Sub Bruno. That was a big one. I was happy to see that. I can't lie.
You know, I love that because like 5 minutes before that,
he was staying.
I said
he needed to go.
Well, I was saying, we need to bring someone that could just chill on the ball a little bit in midfield. Every time Bruno got in that last like 15 minutes he was on, he was just giving it away. And I was like, bro, my heart was going every time he gave it away. I was like,
his legs look shot, man. I was literally screaming for him to get subbed off, but then he stays on the pitch for the extra 5 minutes, gets the match-winning assist, and then gets subbed off. So I guess it works out in Amorim's favor there. It's like, I mean, not that he could have predicted it, but like it ended up being a great sub.
Like I said, credit I mean, he made the decision and it worked out, and he'd get criticized for it if it didn't. So
but no, that's what I need to see from now. I need to see this consistently adapting to what the other team's doing. Listen, keep your principles on it. Keep your 3 at the back. Keep the way you want the people to play, building up down the wings. That's fine. But I just need you to be adapting to what the opposition is doing. Because what happens to us usually, for 10 minutes, we look like the best team in England. And then straight away, boom, team adapts. We can't do nothing for the rest of the game.
I mean,
I hear it, man. I do hear what you're saying, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you know me, you know my stance. Die hard, Amorim in, man, that's my guy. But I was getting frustrated. I was getting frustrated at times where I'm thinking, you need to make a change. You need to adapt to the game. Stop just doing the same thing you do every time. It's too predictable. But as you said, you've seen he has over the last few games, he has been adapting to the game, adapting to the team. And bro, he's doing the right things that I wanted from him anyway. But now, man, bro, we're happy to see it. But listen, let's talk about the performance itself. Let's actually get into the performance a little bit. And you know, starting lineups came out. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know about you boys, but man, I was losing my head when I saw the starting lineup. I wasn't really too happy with Sesko getting dropped. That was probably my main thing. Maguire coming in, I understood it a little bit, but at the same time, you know what I mean? I was fuming. You saw my messages in the group chat, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna repeat it because it's probably not, appropriate to say it online. But I was vexed. Do you know what I mean? My boy
Amram was
Cisco
being
bagged
called
two
some
goals
fruity
in
things,
two.
innit? So I
Listen,
was just saying
Nah,
that Amram
man.
was being called some fruity things by ZAYN right there, wasn't he? Wasn't he saying?
Nah, it's a bit of a mad thing. I can't lie, it's a bit of a mad thing. But I was vexed, bro, because my boy Cisco, man, I see him building up some form, all of this, you know what I mean? Bag two in his last two. I'm like, yeah, cool. You know, we're on track, we're moving in the right direction. And then I see Cisco gets dropped. I'm like, brother, what you doing? Like, what the hell are you doing? Like, and the thing is, I'm not too mad at that front three, but I was just vexed for my boy Cisco. I can't lie. But there's a reason why I'm not the Manchester United manager and he's the Manchester United manager. Do you get what I'm saying? So we take it. But what were your initial thoughts? You know, when you first, Ernie, tell me, when you first see that team sheet, what were you thinking?
my main gripe was having, because obviously when I got the team sheet, I don't know who was playing on the right, whether it was going to be Maguire or De Ligt. It obviously ends up being De Ligt on the right. And for me,
Yeah.
De Ligt has looked like a completely different player in the middle of the pitch than he does when he's shifted out wide. And I think we saw, because Liverpool's most dangerous player was Cody Gakpo, playing on that side, just exploiting that little space between Ahmad and De Ligt. So that was my main worry and ended up being a problem. I mean, Cody Gakpo hit the post like 4 times that game. If he has a slightly better finishing day, gets a bit more luck, then that's a completely different game.
100%.
So that was my main issue and ended up being a problem. But I think Sesko as well, when he came on, looked a lot better than what Cunha was providing up front. Man. And as soon as Cunha got moved, shifted to that left the attacking midfield position, he looked a lot better as well. Because in the first half, like Cunha, he wasn't really, let's be honest, he wasn't doing the most. Like he wasn't doing much.
I mean,
I don't know, man. I kind of disagree with that a little bit. He wasn't doing much in terms of like he was. I think what he did well is that every time he got on the ball, he'd progress the ball up. Whether it's a long carry, whether I think what he was just a bit of a nuisance for that team. He's dragging people out of position every single time he gets the ball. There's like 3 men trying to tackle him. Yeah, nothing came of it. But I think, bro, with Cunha not in that game, I feel like that game would have gone so differently. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I think he was an integral part to that victory yesterday.
Yeah, I feel like he played a lot better in the second half though when he got moved out wide. I feel like when he was playing down the center in the first half, it wasn't as noticeable because obviously he was massive, holding up the ball and winning fouls in like the last 20 minutes of that game, bro. He was doing his job. He wasted so much time.
Yeah.
There was a couple. Well, you know, every time we went forward, or quite a few times we went forward, we tried to exploit Liverpool's left-hand side, our right-hand side, right? Tactically, just talking about the performance, the way we set up. Did a similar thing against Sunderland the game before, but we absolutely just murdered their right-hand side, or their left-hand side, our right-hand side. Yeah. You see that Ahmad and Mbeumo link-up looks absolutely dangerous.
Yeah, it's lethal, man. So lethal.
If they can work on that and continue to hone that relationship, mate, we're going to be a problem. A lot of teams will not be able to handle that right wing overload. And right now, that worked a treat in the game. And even if you looked at the enemy front I did with Ease, shout out Ease the Buddy, when I did it before last week, even he said, we got problems on our left side. And Amarim's been doing that. And I told him Amarim's been doing that switch over to Mbeumo. We're going to try that ball. We're going to keep trying it. And I can almost guarantee Mbeumo is going to get on the score sheet. And yeah, go back and watch that enemy front. It'd probably be a nicer watch now that you know we've won. But yeah, but also going back to Cunha, obviously we got the goal very early, and it meant that we were able to just kind of sit back and defend, and we knew our game plan. We knew what we needed from the game. Didn't have to get carried away and go forward or anything. Try to create many chances. Everyone just had to work hard, stay disciplined, stay in good shape, and you know, move from there. Get to halftime at 1-0. Yeah. Even when we were doing that, every time we went forward, genuinely, I thought we looked dangerous. Cunha was also the one that you remember that Bruno chance that he hit the post off. It was Cunha's switch over to Ahmad that got the ball, and then Ahmad plays it to Mbu. Oh, sorry, no. Ahmad gets into the box and plays it across to Bruno, and Bruno hits the post. But like ZAYN was just saying a second ago, that Cunha was progressing the ball very well in that first half. And in that second half, we saw those clutch moments that you were talking about, Ernst. Those clutch fouls, bro. That foul that he won in like the last three minutes of added time, was the last 2 minutes, just outside of our box. Yeah, that was, I celebrated that like a goal, bro. That was, you don't understand, man was sat at the edge, squeaky bum time. Man was sat at the edge of my seat, bro. Butthole clenched, fam. Yeah, waiting. I'm scared. I'm waiting for the final whistle, bro. Yeah, and that foul, those moments there, bro, are so important. It's so underestimated. Yeah, so experienced and good shithousery, bro. Something we haven't had in the United team for a long time. So yeah, I think Cunha played really well personally.
Me too. Just better in the second half, I feel.
Yeah, definitely better in the second half. Like more impactful. Like, obviously, we've done it. We've gone to Anfield. We've won. We've won. Obviously, wow! Finally won 2 in a row. We won our last 2 games in a row. Can you believe that, guys? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big stat, man. First time.
It's huge. Finally, it's huge. Like, it's only this big now. Like, I agree with me and my brothers on this point. It's winning back-to-back games has only been this big because we're shit, and that's true, right?
Yeah, like if we weren't shit, we would have won it earlier, bro. That's the point. Yeah. That's why.
But going back to winning at Anfield, bro. Even under Fergie, winning at Anfield was a big thing. Like, Man United fans today in 2025 are still chanting about Diego Forlan's performance at Anfield in 2002, 2003. Like, when we win games at Anfield, it's remembered forever. Like I said, because it doesn't happen very often, even when we're better than them. And I know we haven't beaten them in 9 years, but over that 9 years, there's been plenty of seasons where we finished above them. It's not like they've just been better than us winning leagues for the past 9 years. They haven't. And we haven't been awful for the last 9 years. It's been really bad for the past 2 years, and we've actually got 4 out of 6 points there. So, hey, it's a move in the right direction. It's progress. We should get into the comments because there's quite a lot of comments in there.
Quite a lot of build-up. So H1917 says, who's your man of the match yesterday? It's a good question, man. It's a very good question.
It's hard to look past Slabhead, really, is it?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, for me, it's definitely Slabhead. For me, but I heard a lot of different things. People liking, in Bomo's performance. People throwing a head of respect on, Ahmad, on Cunha.
That was Ahmad's best game of the season.
Yeah, for sure. He just looked, bro. That guy, man. But you can't forget last year that he was the only guy doing anything positive in that team. Everyone talks about Bruno towards the end of the season, but Ahmad was the star of the show last year.
Absolutely, he saved us against Liverpool. Actually, that was really, I think, Ahmad's I've arrived moment. I'm here. Yeah. I'm the Man United. I'm ready to take this Man United thing forward. And that goal, bro, I said it in the enemy front. Being at Old Trafford as well, bro, it was one of the best moments I've genuinely ever experienced at that ground. What a moment. And Amad Diallo, I think, he honed that moment and like he took it forward. I was saying before the game to my brother, bro, watch. This is going to be Amad Diallo's best performance of the season because he always saves a big game against Liverpool, against City, against whoever it is. He loves a big game, but especially against Liverpool. He always saves his best performance of the season against the Scousers. And what a performance to save it for. Because he honestly, this performance we saw from Ahmad yesterday was the closest thing I've seen to Ahmad of last season. From all of the games he's played so far. So it was lovely to see Ahmad get back to it. So yeah, I don't know, man of the match. I mean, I've given Ahmad a lot of talk now, so I feel like I should kind of give it to him. But
listen, I want to give an honorable mention to that man in goal, the guardian angel. Lament. What man, bro? I forgot what it's like to have a goalkeeper who can save shots that go straight at him. It's been so long. When he's went through 1-on-1 and missed, and
that's what it is. That's just what it is,
bro. I was screaming,
bro. It's just like you said. You lose out, like you forget the bit, like how good it feels to just like have some safety in the net. And you know what? You can actually see the confidence in the team, like in the defense. Like they're not feeling like they're just going to concede at any shot on target, bro. Bayern, they conceded like 50% of the shots against him on target. That's insane. Thinking 1 of 2 shots on target will go in against Man United.
How can you defend in the back four like that when you know that if I mess up one slotted thing and the guy has a shot, it could go in? There's like an 8% chance it goes in.
Like, bro, like really, really high chance of it going in. And like these men are meant to be Premier League goalkeepers playing against Premier League, you know what I mean? Keepers. Like this is these guys that are shooting as well. They're not no scrubs, bro. Like so,
unreal.
yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like if they've got any chance, they're gonna try and take it. And like, bro, yeah, I'm just so happy that that guy's not in goal, and I'm annoyed that it took a game or two longer than it probably needed to.
For sure.
But here we are. It's happened. Let's get into some more of these comments.
My H1 says Slot is Ten Hag in disguise. I hear it.
He has been having them kind of press conferences, hasn't he?
Ooh,
Yeah.
like
This is a very good comment.
H1 says, take the scoreline away, and what was a better performance versus Arsenal versus Liverpool? I'll go ahead and say it. I'll get clowned for it, but I think we played our performance against Arsenal was way better. But saying that, you also got to take into account the fact
it's
that
a different game, though. It's a different game.
We went
1-0 down in 1 minute.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We went 1-0 down in like the 17th minute or something, and we went 1-0 up against Liverpool in like the first couple minutes. Like I felt like we deserved to win yesterday, even though Liverpool played better than us, maybe in terms of XG and possession and stuff like that. But goals just change games, innit? And like we had to break down Arsenal, and we couldn't. So they kind of deserve to win that game, if that makes sense. And that because of that,
I personally think the Liverpool game is better, purely because I think we still, even though we had less of the ball in the Liverpool game, I think we created more clear-cut chances against Liverpool than we did against Arsenal. For as much as the ball we had and
against Liverpool,
how much better our passing was in general, I feel like the killer ball was way better against Liverpool.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I think we were more potent. Like I said earlier, going forward, I feel like almost every time we went forward, we looked like we could score against Liverpool yesterday, which was good. And like what Roy Keane said as well, man. We look like we've got goals in this team. Like we actually look like we've got goals in this team. Going forward, we look a lot better. We're playing like these XG stats. Yeah, I don't know why suddenly XG is funny because Man United suddenly are doing well in it. So now it's something to be ridiculed at. But don't drink the Kool-Aid, Ernest. Because that's what it is, you know. People are only mocking it because Man United are now good at it. So now it's funny. Yeah. But I've been here.
You used to mock it yourself. That was you.
Listen, I mock it.
That was you.
Why did I mock it?
You mocked it because it was a stupid stat, and then as soon as it went in our favor, we started rating it again.
We didn't have it. Yeah. So I had to blame it. We had trophies, and I said XG don't matter because we got trophies. Now we ain't got trophies, we ain't got points, we ain't got nothing. So we're back to basics. Yeah.
This is exactly what you're counting on people for doing.
No, bro. I was rich. That's like saying, oh, you didn't value £10 when you were rich. Yeah, but I'm poor now. So now £10 means a lot to me. So before XG didn't mean shit to me because I was winning things. Now XG means the world to me because we're not winning anything, not games, and we're not scoring goals. Watching Man United's a chore. So of course, when I now see that we're actually more entertaining to watch, bro, that's suddenly a massive. I'm taking that all day and night. Absolutely, bro. Listen, my opinion and my emotions would change, and obviously, depending on the evidence presented to me, yeah, bro, my standards will change as well, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like 10 years ago, do you think I talk about XG, bro?
Well, no, like, bro. I don't know. XG didn't exist 10 years ago.
My point was 10 years ago, I thought, yeah, we won the league. We won the league 2 years ago. I ain't worried about XG, bro. Just win the league. What's XG? Move. But like I said, now we can barely get points at a speed camera. So when I see we're good in XG, I'm like, oh, does that mean we might get points? I'm suddenly getting giddy. And you know what? It looks like we are. Results, like I said, performances dictate results.
You got to take the wins, man. Right now, we don't get many wins, so we got to take the small wins. You know, when we're doing well, XG is showing something new, it's showing some intent. You know what I mean? Take the small wins and keep it moving, man. We can't sit here because if we listen to what the media and what they all want us as United fans, the place they want us to be in mentally, we're just gonna get screwed, man. So we take our small wins, man. We keep it stepping, and look, bro, results are slowly coming, man. I've been saying this from the beginning. We see the positives, I see the way we're playing, and we're getting there, man. But unfortunately, we got some haters in the chat, man. Seems like he's a United fan as well. Man said, hear this here. Man said, I'm out at 8:50. And then just in case we missed it, man commented again, Amram out at 8:53. Get out of here, man. Amram out, man.
Oxford, bro. Nah, I'm not having this.
Let's go with the negativity, bro. Bro, we just beat them at their yard, bro. We beat them. We won convincingly, man. 2-1. I will take it. What? Man said like, you guys will see against Brighton. Back to our old sloppy ways. Why? Just enjoy the victory, bro. It happened yesterday. Enjoy, man. We'll cross Brighton's bridge when we get there, man. Come on, man.
He's a realist, man. He's a realist.
Listen,
he's waiting for the next game.
Oh man, there's people that just hurt, fam. People that are traumatized, bro. You can't even enjoy a win at Anfield.
Why are we traumatized?
It was been just 24 hours. 24 hours, bro. And you're already like, no, we're gonna get slapped. Watch. Brighton are gonna expect. Even if they do, so what, man? We won our back-to-back games. We won against Liverpool at Anfield, bro. Enjoy it.
Bro, trauma's a real thing, you know. Trauma's a real thing. And you know what? Like, it's bad, man. Like, with our fan base, it's bad. I've been experiencing it so bad. Like, this season is the worst Man United collective fan trauma I've ever seen in my life. And, bro, I can't lie. This club's done a number on all of us. So I can't even... I feel bad to even go at Oxwhips. But I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah?
Bro.
Man said I'm just a realist. Okay, let me tell you about your realism. Yeah, let's talk about realism.
You see that you tried to go the soft route as well, man. Say, I'm not even gonna go in on him, man. He's just traumatized. Man said, shh, I'm not traumatized. I'm real.
Okay, cool. And I'm the deluded, gassed up fool. Yeah. So let's talk about your realism, right? My brother, we have just won at Anfield. Yeah. This is the nicest, best thing any Man United fan at any moment, bro. If we're in the championship and we win at Anfield, we're celebrating, yeah? Because that's a big thing. Just to make it clear, they are our biggest rivals, yeah? And they're also champions of England, by the way, yeah? But we go over there to their ground where we haven't won in 9 years and we win, yeah? Cause for happiness. Is that fair for me to say? That's cause for happiness, safety, at least a bit of comfort, right? But what comes out of that comfort, that safety, that happiness? It's trepidation, it's worry, it's anxiety. That's the definition of trauma. Yeah, when people go to war, yeah, and they hear all the gunshots and that, they come back home. They're sitting down in the comfort of their own home, the comfort of their living room. Yeah, they hear a firework outside, and they're like, it's war, it's happening again. Yeah. Because just the sound, it sets it off. And what I'm trying to say to you is, you're in the comfort of your own home. Ain't no guns coming to you, bro. The same way you're in the comfort of a victory at Anfield for the first time in 9 years, and you're still anxious. How is that not trauma? Can you please tell me how that's suddenly realism? But how is that realism in any way, shape, or form? You're a Man United fan and you're anxious after winning at Anfield. Grow a pair of nuts, yeah? This is Man United. Come on, bro. We just won this. We just won at Anfield. What more do you want, bro? Like, we literally couldn't do anything else other than win a trophy that should make you happy as a Man United fan. Like, am I wrong? Like, am I going mad here?
I completely agree with everything you just said, my bro.
When do we start celebrating 3 points? We should be collecting them and keep on pushing and celebrating like we won the league title. Brother, we started celebrating league points when we started watching football. What do you mean? League 3 points is
with Man United, not West Ham.
Oh, here we go. So, because of Man United, we're not allowed to get happy when we win. I hear that. No, that makes sense. I
think his point is more that shouldn't get too gassed. But obviously, it's hard to do that once you've won at Anfield. I get that.
Why? Give me a good reason why we shouldn't get gassed.
Just enjoy the moment, bro.
Why? I don't understand.
He's talking about the next game. Not talking about this game.
Why are you talking about the next game? We just won at Anfield literally about 30 hours ago. Yeah, the next game's in 6 days. You man are talking about that. I don't understand. How's that not trauma, by the way? Can somebody answer that question?
Well, who's caused the trauma?
I understand. I just told you at the beginning. I get it.
This is trauma.
I get it. Listen, brother, I get it. I've traveled far and wide with this club. They've traumatized me all over the world. I hear it. It hurts. I'm part of the trauma. I understand. I literally said at the beginning, this trauma that you lot are experiencing, I get it. I don't want to get mad at you because I hear it. I understand why you're feeling like that. But brother, you're still traumatized. Doesn't mean that You're not traumatized just because I understand it. You are, and that's okay. And that's okay.
Listen, Oxford, man, we're here for you, my bro. Listen, you know what I mean? We're
This is what
live
the
a couple
United fans
times a
here.
week. You know what I'm saying? We got watch alongs and that for you. You know what I mean? This is a safe space, man. I know Cowley's, getting a bit aggressive there, but don't worry, man. The rest of it, we'll look after you, my bro. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry.
Well,
Don't worry about
There's
him, bro.
always room for you here, man. There's always
He'll be
room for you
talking
here,
about
man. Don't worry
he's
about it, man.
40% believing in Amram soon, bro. We'll be back to his percentages again next
Listen,
semi-front.
I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy. So just listen, whoever it is, whether it's Oxwhip, whether it's Ernest, whether it's whoever, take your negativity, get the hell out of here. If you want to talk about trepidation for the Brighton game, come back on Thursday. I'll do it enemy front. We can talk about it then. Right now, yeah, we're talking about the game that we won yesterday, and we're being happy about it. Yeah, and I don't want to hear nothing else. It's not about a trophy. It's not about nothing. We'll focus on the next games in a couple of days. Yeah, let's just be happy for now. Is that right? Is that fair? Am I allowed to celebrate a win, or is that not allowed?
No one
now?
told you not to celebrate, bro. You're telling people not to be anxious, though. You know what I mean? No one told you to do nothing.
Brother.
I said I'm staying.
Come on.
That's good, man.
You know what this feels like? It feels like people,
yeah. I'm staying.
It feels like man are scared of a flight, yeah? They're panicking about a flight all week. Because I was panicking about this Liverpool game all week. So you're panicking about a flight all week. You get the flight, you get to your holiday, and then now you're like, no, I'm not going to enjoy my holiday because I've got to get a flight back home next week. So I'm just going to sit there. Well, I'm allowed to be anxious, bro. I don't like flights. So
yeah, bro.
That's what you're doing right now. You're wasting your holiday being anxious about the next game. Just be happy about the fact you won at Anfield.
If I've never had 2 successful flights in a row and then they've been like one successful flight, one gets cancelled every other game, you know what I mean? At some point, even if you get 2 successful flights in a row, you're going to be like, oh, the next flight, I still might get cancelled.
Bro, you're on the beach, bro. Your flight is until next week. Worry about that on Friday, bro, or on Thursday. Right now, go have a dip in the pool and enjoy yourself. What's wrong with you?
We spoke about the game already, though. We're talking on the next topics. We spoke about the game already. Like, we had a half an hour. We said we gassed it up. Like, you know what I mean? Let's look ahead now. Talk a bit. You know what I mean? You can't just talk about Anfield for 3 hours every day.
I can't lie. I want to talk about Anfield for 3 hours every day. And it's still Monday, bro. I'm still fresh from it. I'm gassed.
I don't know if I'm ready to go, man.
Bro, Brighton, bro. I like hyena until Brighton, bro. We might not survive till Brighton, bro. Man, Allah give us life till then, bro. That's so far away, fam. Do you know what I mean?
We're not even on the beach. We're in the hood. We're at the
Brighton's far, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like,
you know what, guys?
There's a lot to talk about. I just, yeah, go on. Sorry, Zayn.
No, I was just gonna say, listen. Obviously, I get where these men are coming from. Obviously, we spoke about Liverpool, but bro, at the same time, man, how this is such a rare occasion. You know what I'm saying? We've just beat Liverpool. If we look ahead, all it adds is anxiety, different thoughts. We're thinking, oh damn, Brighton's a little bogey team for us. This, and that. No. There's no need. You know what I'm saying? There's no need to explore that just yet. It's Monday. The game was yesterday. We're still riding the high, the vibe. We're enjoying, man. We're enjoying. So
yeah, I don't know. I think this is where you get differences in the fans. Some fans, they like to sit on the wins, enjoy them. Some of us, cool, 3 points in the bag, looking ahead. It's a difference in mentality.
You know what I mean?
I think right now, I think United fans are just falling into the trap of what rival fans want us to be. Genuinely. Rival fans don't want us to celebrate wins. They don't want us to be happy when we win. They want us to always constantly be mad. We're not allowed to succeed, to celebrate anything or revel in a nice moment, because if we do, oh, you're Man United, what are you doing? So we're not allowed to celebrate wins against our rivals now. We're not allowed to celebrate FA Cup wins because we finished 8th. When we beat Chelsea, it's, we'll never beat anybody else. We're not going to win back-to-back again, so don't celebrate that. When we beat Burnley, newly promoted team, don't celebrate that. When we beat Sunderland, newly promoted team, don't celebrate that, even though they're still above us. Whatever we do, when we play well against Arsenal, don't celebrate that because you didn't win. So all you're doing, but
bro, do you know what it is?
Do you know what I mean?
United fans, the problem is due to the trauma that we've already previously discussed, due to the way we've been suffering, especially since Amram came in, people are constantly just looking at the destination. But man, you gotta enjoy the journey, bro. These are the moments that keep you going in them times when we lack, because we're gonna lose more games. Just because we won back-to-back games now doesn't mean we're gonna go into Brighton and go win. We can go get banged 2-0 at home by Brighton. Wouldn't be the first time. Probably won't be the last time. Do you know what I'm saying? All these things can happen. But what's the point, man? If you're not enjoying the journey on the way, getting the win, Sunderland, beating Chelsea, beating Liverpool at Anfield, bro, this is the whole point,
You know
man.
what? Let me make
This
a
is
great
the
point.
journey, bro.
Let me just ask you a question, Ernest, yeah? If we played, I don't know, Brighton, let's say, yesterday, yeah? And we lost, would you still be mad about losing to Brighton on Wednesday, for example? Because I would.
Yeah, I'm still happy. I've told you I'm not happy about beating Liverpool.
Hold on. Just hear me out.
I didn't tell you that.
To answer the question, would you still be unhappy
Yes.
about losing to Brighton on the Wednesday?
Yes.
And you'll still be talking about it. And so will Talk Sports, so would Sky Sports, so would every other channel in the world be talking about how terrible it was that Man United lost to Brighton. How could they? Amram's got to go. He's got to leave. Bro, when we lose, I'm hearing about it until the next time we kick a ball. So when we win, especially when it's against our big rivals and against champions, why aren't I allowed to celebrate? I don't understand. Why am I not allowed to be happy for longer than 30 hours? Why is there a time limit on this?
Listen, you stay happy as long as you want. I'm still happy. No, I'm still happy. I didn't tell you I'm not happy.
Even talking about it. Why are we only allowed to talk about it for such a short amount of time? Why? And so question I got a comment. This question, what's your expectation for the season from Oxwhips? For me to answer. My expectations for the season, really, it was just an improvement on last season and a spot in Europe, really. I think top 8, Amram keeps his job. Top 6, he's done a decent job. And I think based on what I've seen so far this season, I said it on the last podcast. Everyone was laughing at me when I did it last week. I said it at the beginning of the season. Everybody was laughing at me when I said it. I still think we could finish in the top 6. And there's nothing this season that I've seen other than maybe the Brentford game.
You didn't say top 6. My brother, you didn't say top 6. I said top 6. You said top 5, top 4.
4th. We could do it. And there's nothing I've seen from the start of the season that showed me otherwise.
Well, you just said top 8 is decent, top 6, bro. How many positions are decent and how many
top
positions would you actually expect?
Not necessarily a good job, but I think he keeps his job if he gets top 8. Top 6, he's done a good job. He's probably getting,
So if you expect top 4, how is top 6 a decent job?
What do you mean?
You just said you predicted us to finish top 4, which means you're expecting us to get 4th, no?
I think this team's good enough to get 4th, yeah.
So then if he finishes 6th, then how is that a good season? Or decent? Is that not below expectations then?
6th. I think simply for the fact that he would have climbed up 10 places, that's decent. And if you would, but there's a scale to this. Is my whole point. If you finish 8th, that's like should he even stay? The jury's still out. You finish 6th, then yeah, you've done a good job. You finish 4th or 5th. What I'm saying, you've done a fantastic job. That's my opinion. So that's the scale of like how good it is. So it's not just like good or bad. It's not binary. It's not like you either finish here or finish it. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, if you finish 8th, I reckon he keeps his job. He finishes 6th, which I think he'll finish 6th and above. Whether 4th or 5th, maybe I'm being too gassed, but I think 6th and above is a good job. And yeah, anywhere above 5th is a fantastic. 6th, sorry, is a fantastic job.
I predicted 8th, so anything
I
above
think
8th
6th
is
is
a
decent.
fantastic job.
I can't lie. I think we'll get a 6th, I can't lie. I fancy us for 6th place. Bro, the other teams are not looking at
still early in the season.
I can't lie. No team is really. I think Arsenal have probably been the only team that have actually impressed me this season, and that's just with their performances. Like, no other team has really been that impressive. In my opinion, Liverpool have been kind of trash. Even when they were winning games, they weren't winning them convincingly. They beat Burnley. We beat Burnley 3-2. Everyone's like, oh my days, just about beat them. Liverpool went to beat them in the 95th minute with a penalty for Salah.
It's what champions do.
And it's what champions do. Do you get what I'm saying?
You man went live for death for Burnley. Didn't hear that for Liverpool.
And of course not. But that's what I'm saying. So this
no,
is what I mean.
We're not allowed to listen. We're not allowed to celebrate. This is my point, isn't it?
They have credit in the bank, though. They won the league last year. We have no credit in the bank, bro. We came 15th. It's a different scale.
I hear it. 100%.
No one's saying it for them because everyone knows they have the potential to do better. With us, we don't know what our potential is to do better.
Listen, credit in the bank is very, very important. So with that one, I do hear it. My point is, like, back to in terms of performances, no teams have been that impressive to the point where I think we can't get in the top 6. I think Chelsea, again, some decent results, but they're a bit mid. I think Liverpool are on a bad run and long may it continue. Hopefully it continues. I reckon it's going to be City and Arsenal, really, that are probably first and second place. I'm not going to lie, I think the rest is slightly up for grabs. Liverpool obviously will be in that, you know what I mean, first, second, third spot as well. And then after that, bro, there's 3 spots there. Newcastle haven't looked great. Tottenham lost yesterday to Villa. Like, teams aren't doing, you know what I mean? They're not doing that great.
Bro,
So,
we're above
and we're doing all
Newcastle.
right. We
We're
won
above.
4 in our last 6. That we're doing good. We beat some big teams. We beat Liverpool. We beat what? We beat Liverpool. We
Honest,
beat
it's
what's the
okay to
names?
smile,
Chelsea.
bro. It's okay to
Chelsea.
give him some credit. It's not
That's what
gonna
I'm
hurt
saying.
you. Like,
I'm
it's
giving him
okay.
credit. You can make what are you talking about, bro?
It's okay to just have a little bit of to relax a little bit, innit? And be like, you know what? We're doing
No,
all right.
man.
Like,
I'm giving
I
him
know
credit,
people.
but you
This
want
is
me
what
to
I'm saying
jump
about
over
the
the
team
moon
as
for
well.
him.
United fans are too scared to come out and say, you know what, we're actually doing all right, because they're scared that next week we're going to lose. So they don't feel like right now they can say we're doing all right, but we are doing all right. Right now we are okay, and that's okay.
Yeah, we're
Next
doing
week it could
okay, but you're
change.
acting like we're gonna win the league. That's my problem.
When have I said that?
You haven't said it, but you talk like it.
Because I'm happy. So because I'm happy, I feel like United are going to win the league. Yeah. All right, cool.
Right.
So that's the logic.
Yeah,
Any
right.
football fan that's happy is because he thinks their
Yeah.
team's going to win the league.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
No, what have I
You
said?
don't criticize the team ever. You don't ever criticize the team. You only say positive things about the team.
Well, since the start of the season, I've spent so much time talking about how our team is shit in this position, in that position, how Amram's made this mistake and that mistake. Go watch any of the previous match reviews. Go watch a match review after Brentford. Go watch a match review after Man City. I was not sitting here saying, "Oh yeah, this is amazing. Amram is amazing." I was saying, "Amram, you got to sort it out. You're gonna get sacked, mate. This is shit. We're playing shit. We played shit. This player played shit." I've been absolutely open and happy, and there's fucking enough evidence out there to show you that I've criticized this team when they've done badly. Yeah, but there's also enough evidence out there to show you that not just you, but a lot of United fans I've been seeing fall into the trap that other fans have set for us, that we don't give United the praise that they deserve when they do well or when they are doing well. Like now, we are doing well, and people are already talking about, yeah, but we're going to lose against Brighton. What if we win against Brighton? How do you know we're going to lose against Brighton? Does anybody out here actually know we're going to lose against Brighton? I guarantee you all the people that are telling me we're going to lose against Brighton told me we're going to lose against Liverpool at Anfield. Is that not true? So you lot are actually getting anxious. Listen, you lot are getting anxious something that you have no idea whether it's going to happen or not. Whereas I'm actually being happy about something that's tangibly happened, and you lot are calling me delusional, and you lot are realistic. Do you see the dissonance here? Which is why I'm pissed off.
All right, man. You have to agree to this.
You know what, boys? I was gonna say we can go on this topic the whole night, bro. If we stay on it, so
I hear that.
Let's get a bit more into some of the other comments. We got Mr. Hassan that comes out and says, "Can't wait for the documentary narrated by Cowley that night in Anfield."
There will be a documentary.
We'll look forward to that. We look forward to that. We got a message from Ado. This is probably my pops saying hello. Well done, big man. And we got Ox Whips coming back with a top 4 should be the exception of the season. It's not too far fetched. Expectation, yeah. It's not too far fetched, but at the same time, like Ernest said already, we haven't got any credit at the bank. So I think if we start shouting about top 4 this, top 4 that, we're just gonna look a little bit too silly, I reckon.
Listen, we don't have to get happy about something, but we don't have to say top 4, top 6. We don't have to talk about the end of the season. I'm saying let's not even talk about the end of the week, bro. Let's just enjoy it. That's what I'm saying. All I'm saying. I think, yeah, too much emphasis is put onto what might happen next game, what might happen, blah, blah, blah. You know, by the way, Anna, sorry, I'll calm down a little bit. But too much emphasis has been put on that type of stuff. And I just think, bro, let's just enjoy it, man. Just enjoy it, man. You know? Like, let's be happy for it. I think that's what the club needs, what the fan base needs, bro. We've been absolutely depressed for so long. Like I said, we ain't won Anfield for so long. You know, Hassan in the comments wants to talk about, Oh, I can't wait for that night at Anfield. These rival fans are trying to clown us when they ain't won at Anfield in 13 years. And they're trying to clown us. We've won twice at Anfield in that time, by the way. So, and they're, by the way, meant to be the title challengers. Don't be like them. We don't need to be like them. There's no need. Do you know what I mean? They want to see our
Don't be
downfall.
like them.
Honestly, they
Let
want to
them
see our
hate,
downfall.
man.
They
Joe
do.
is Cowley. Cowley, listen to it. Joe is. Shall I tell you what they don't know that we know?
Go on.
Shall I tell you what? Shall I tell you what it is? They don't know that he'll bring their glory days again. We're back in full strength.
Hey, turn the things around.
Ruben.
Man said you're
Honestly,
praising
man.
me challenging. Brother, when we were good, we didn't challenge, we won things.
This one talking about challenging, they ain't even won nothing, but I don't even know why you're entertaining Arsenal fans, bro. Get off the screen, man.
Even Liverpool fans, I heard it from earlier. I was saying, they said, what was it saying? Oh, chill out.
They're
We've
just
never
salty, man.
finished 15th. I was like, bro, you've also never won back-to-back Premier League titles. Neither have Arsenal. When we were good, we were doing them things. We were doing three-peats. We were winning Champions League. But move out of here, man. Smooth. See the United channel. We're happy about United victory. You get me?
Look at the haters. The haters in the chat, man. They're hating. Curse can't wait for Brighton next week. Yeah, come.
See?
We'll see after Brighton, bro.
What did I
I'm
say?
doubling down
Thank
right
you.
now. We're winning that game. 3 in a row. You're not ready. Bro, clip this.
Bro,
I'm ready for you. Come.
Listen.
And at the end of the season.
We can have the last little 5 minutes talking about Brighton if you don't want. No problem at all. Yeah, like I said, but I still feel like there's so much we haven't talked about. We haven't given Harry Maguire his props. We haven't given. I don't think Brian Mbeumo season, yeah, has been given his props. I wanted to ask you a question actually about Harry Maguire, boys. £80 million was the price tag that he got bought for, and I think we can all agree that if this guy would have left United 2 years ago, he probably would have gone down as one of the worst Premier League signings in history, one of the worst Man United signings in history, right? Now that he's actually got to the end of his contract, and we want him to actually stay. Like, there's talk of a new contract being offered to Maguire this week, if you hadn't heard, before the performance at Anfield, by the way. And I don't think that performance did him any like wrong, basically. So when he leaves, when he ends at United, whether it be the end of this season or end of next season, is that £80 million going to be seen as a flop anymore? Because I don't personally think it is anymore. I think like he's done his dirt.
I don't know, bro. £80 million a lot of money. It's a lot of money, man. He came with some big expectations. He had some diabolical years. I think he's definitely brought it back, though. I don't think I'd call him a success. Maybe slightly above flop, though, because he scored some big goals. He's a cult hero now. He scored some massive goals for the club. But I think for £80 million, you're buying a centre-back who's going to start week in, week out for the whole contract and be at least 8 out of 10 every week, like a Van Dijk type player.
I mean, I was going to say, like, I still think he's overpriced, by the way. But going from like total flop, one of the worst signings, going from one of the worst signings ever, total flop, to slightly overpriced is a massive jump, bro. Like, I'll take that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think Harry Maguire obviously is English as well, so he had the English tax. When we tried to sign him, he actually was sick. He was probably worth about 50, maybe 60 million. Like, even City bid for him about 60, 65 million. So it wasn't just us that thought he was worth a lot, but obviously he was overpriced. But I think, like, considering he's been here for 5 years now, I think he's only really had 2 bad seasons, and I think the other 3 have actually been good. Like, he's had more good seasons than bad, especially obviously if he carries on like this.
I think he's decent, man. I think he's decent. I think it's a decent signing in the end. I think he's had his little bit of redemption. I think he scored some huge goals, man, last season, especially against Leon. They're quite hard, bro. There was a huge. These are the real moments that count for something. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. It's not like it was in the Champions League final or anything like that. But end of the day, it was. You know what I mean? He's been steady, man. Even in yesterday's game, he was crucial going forward and defensively. This guy was he was on it, man. And it's against a Liverpool team, which is, you know what I mean? They've just pumped another 400 mil into that team over the summer to a team that had already just come off winning the Prem. So, and he don't look out of place, bro. He didn't look out of place yesterday going up against some of the best players supposedly in the world. Do you know what I mean? And one of the best teams in the world. So I think he's redeemed himself well. I think he's been professional. I think he's kept his head down. He's been smashing it out.
I can't fault his character.
Yeah, man. Now top professional, man. Top professional.
And like, honestly,
so I rate it, man. I rate his hustle, man.
Like, just honestly, this is the last bit of positivity. Sorry, Ernest, I know it's gonna annoy you, but I was gonna say, like, Brian Mbeumo, yeah, he's the last person that I would have praised, because I just want to look at generally since we've signed him, yeah. Man's in the Premier League, 2 goals, 1 assist, yeah, in like I think 8 league games, 8 league appearances. So yeah, 3 goal involvements in 8 league games. Coming to a brand new team, you know, completely different style of play, new manager, new expectations, and he just looks like he's been there for ages. He looks like he's fit to wear the shirt, which is not something I've said for many Man United like signings in the past few years. So I just want to give a big shout out to Brian, man. I think Brian Mbeumo is just one of those guys that he always does the right thing, more or less. Like 8 out of 10 times, he makes the right decision. And I think that's so underrated in football. Like, you know, it's not always about technical. He's got all of that as well, the technical ability, the finishing ability, and, you know, the awareness, all of that, the intelligence. But the decision-making is so clutch with that guy. His first touch is so amazing that he can really decide games for us, and I'm so happy we signed him, man. I think he's going to be a big player for us moving forward.
Nah, Brian Mbeumo's a top guy, man. Top player.
100%. Top player, man. Top player.
Him and Ahmad down that right is going to be.
I don't think we're giving Cunha's performance enough props, man.
Yeah, I mean, we did talk about Cunha a little bit, didn't we, earlier? And I did say, like, Cunha just proper mature performance.
Comments
what do you
think? Comments insane. Nah, listen, Cunha's hold-up play is great. Like, he's one of them guys. He doesn't need GA to have a good performance.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Cunha is, bruv, I forgot he's 008. But I was saying to somebody the other day, you know, to Ease actually, on the enemy front, I said to him, bro, his performances, if you look at them, I don't think any Man United fan would be unhappy with him right now. Like, and that was before the Liverpool performance. But being part of that team, like I said, winning those fouls, you know, getting us up the pitch, those balls, bro, like, it's more important than a goal or an assist. Honestly, sometimes that is more important than a goal and an assist. He did a lot for the team yesterday, and I was very, so happy with his performance, honestly. He probably had a better game than Mbeumo, even though Mbeumo scored, which kind of makes my point for me, I guess.
Yeah, I think Mbeumo did tail off a bit in the second half when we started just defending more. But
let's get into some of these comments before we end it. Harry Maguire was finessed by Pep, like he did with Rice. That's nearly £200 million worth of overrated shit, says Stu. Stu also says, English fans are moronic. Shaw and Maguire alone made Pogba look rough. It was a back 5 moment. You open up, he gets cooked. The positive factor is that it gives another 2 years of Maguire. Serious.
Is Stu a Maguire fan or a Maguire disliker? I'm a bit confused.
Yeah, I'm not sure. You might have to clarify that a little bit, Stu, because I was thinking that too. But the positive factor gives another 2 years for Maguire. Serious side, Lamins, Cunha, and Mbeumo, proper players. I agree.
Oh, Lamins, man. It's my guy.
Lamins, man, yeah.
Stuart says Cunha and Mbeumo are the first selfless forwards since 2012. Bardi Maria, but his wife hated the Manx shithole lifestyle, so that was doomed.
That was a comment I read earlier, bro. That was insane.
You know what it is? Di Maria's house got robbed, didn't it?
Yeah, he got robbed, bro.
Van Gaal apparently just told him to, like, he was like, oh, well, get over it type shit.
That's peak.
And Di Maria was like, nah, fuck this, I'm leaving Manchester. Yeah, his wife hated it as well.
All right. Stu's not a Maguire fan.
Makes you think, though, what the fuck have United been doing with their wing forwards? Jesus Christ, the positive Maguire's comedy gold. I was being flippant. Look, I personally think Maguire, like I said, I've said what
he's
I said.
He's a good squad player, bro. I feel like he can't be starting week in, week out. But like a guy to come in here and there, he's a good
absolutely
option.
Not starting every week.
Yeah, a good option to have.
just as a squad player. Also, he's been through a lot at United. So, you know, having a strong head in the dressing room is always a positive. And say what you think about whether he's good or shit, but he's definitely got a strong head, both metaphorically and physically. You know what I mean? But yeah, man said, Stu said, Mrs. Di Maria has had Paris too in Lisbon since. I hear that. She actually fully upgraded on Manchester. Like, you can't really blame her for that, can you? Like, so yeah.
Fair enough.
But yeah, guys.
It's Charlie Maguire, man. He's Charlie Maguire.
Boys, have you got anything you want to say before we wrap up?
I'm all good, man.
Nothing really, man. Just, you know, thank you everyone for tuning in. Making sure you keep, you know what I mean, supporting the channel, smash the likes on the video, subscribe to the channel, help us out. And yeah, just keep getting involved in the comments. Let us know what you think after the video. Who is your man of the match?
Yeah, guys. Actually, you know what? I actually want to take a second just to shout out all of the people that have been supporting us since we've started. It feels like we've been here forever, but we've only been here for 2 months. And like since we started, everyone's shown a lot of support. You know, we've had people in the comments today, but generally throughout all of our other streams, you know, obviously we've taken up Asan, Oxwhips, you know, Stu, but we've also had like H191s always around, Amarim, loads of people that I actually don't know the names of because I don't know their YouTube accounts. But like, there's so many people that have showed us support. We've hit 105 subscribers, I think it is, on YouTube. And that's all thanks to everybody that's been watching. So big shout out to everybody. Thank you all. And yeah, continue on this journey with us, basically. That's just a little monologue to just shout everybody out. And hit that subscribe button, of course. Hit that like button. And keep it locked on the United Front. We're going to be back on Thursday for the YouTube live stream. And I'll also be back with the enemy front looking for a Brighton fan. So let me know, guys. Let me know. It's been a pleasure talking to you all. Ernst, ZAYN. And yeah, keep it locked. See you soon.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.